Hello, my name is Kathy Salter, and I'm here to show you some rulers that we have here at Handi Quilter. Before we get started on the rulers, I want to tell you a few safety tips that you need to be aware of when you're using rulers. First of all, you always need to use a ruler that is at least 1/4 of an inch thick. Never use a cutting ruler on your Longarm quilting machine. It'll slip under the hopping foot and you won't like the results. So make sure it's 1/4 of an inch at least thick. You want to also always use a ruler base or a table that fits on your machine to use rulers. The reason you need to have that is because if you don't have it, you don't have the space to have the ruler set flat and you won't have straight lines. Your ruler work won't be very nice. So make sure you use this when using rulers. There is a 3-way pressure that you need to do when you're quilting with rulers, and I'm going to show you that right now. I already have my ruler base on, and I'm going to take this ruler, and let's say that I want to just sew across this line. What I need to do is make sure that I'm pressing down on the ruler base with my fingers, that I'm pulling the machine towards the ruler, and that I'm pushing the ruler towards the machine. You want to make sure that your hopping foot always has contact with the edge of the ruler. You won't have straight lines if you don't. You'll have wobbles. You also want to make sure that as you're sewing along, that you either learn to walk your hand with the ruler, or once the hopping foot gets away from you, stop the machine when you feel like you're out of control. Not when you get out of control, but when you feel like it's starting to get out of control, with the needle in the down position, and then move your hand over to where the hopping foot is. You need to always have your hand close to where it's sewing, otherwise it's going to be wobbling around and you won't have the nice straight lines with the ruler. Those are very important rules to use if you want to have nice ruler work. Okay, I have a block here that I marked the center of it. I'm going to use the center of my circle to put right there where I marked. And with each one that I put there, I'm going to use that as the place as my guide so that I have these evenly spaced as I go into the middle.